Now, listening to your story, it was clear that, you had obstacle after obstacle after obstacle, from regulations to big giant competitors to, so many, moments where you could have said, you know what, maybe not, I don't want to keep going, right? So this show is called Challenger X because we want to highlight people like you who have really kept going obstacle after. So if I go back to the liquor business that you started accelerating, talk to us about some of the obstacles you faced and like how you overcame them.
Yeah, so the obstacles were all the time and still are. We are, even now, 25 years later, it's the ninth largest brewery and distillery in North America. Like I say, I got 8 to go. But I will say the obstacles are constant. And in any industry, because everybody always has competitors. And anybody who tells you they don't are lying or just aren't opening their eyes to know who their competitors are. And so we had a lot of obstacles in the beginning. One, no matter what I did on a personal level, obstacles were 3. Young, I was 19. Indian, well, woman. Definitely all 3 things did not look like anything in the liquor industry back then, or to be honest, still. And so it was definitely one of those things. People didn't take me seriously, didn't think I knew what I was talking about, didn't think that I'd have anything better than anybody else walking in before or after me. And usually you're selling to bigger companies, governments, organizations that have relationships with big companies that have been around for decades, if not centuries, in the liquor industry for a long time. So breaking in to try to make a relationship, but then also providing something that they want to buy and trust, and then coming back for innovation and a variety of things. So that, and then the outsiders, which was the competitors, constantly lobbying against us with governments to get policy and regulations changed. And then fighting it on the marketplace. They had massive marketing budget, salespeople, like the list goes on and on, all the things I didn't have. So one thing I discovered and have still done 2.5 decades later is the fact that I don't focus on the disadvantages. I don't focus on what I don't have because I can't change a lot of those things. So I focus on what I have. What are my advantages? What do I have in my toolkit that they don't? And what I discovered is those 3 things that I said earlier are actually going to make me stand out. So why not stand out for the right reasons? And that's what I'm going to do. And then the other things that I have is I'm nimble because I'm not a behemoth company. So I can adjust to trends quicker. I can get them smaller runs quicker. I can do things in a different way that they can. I don't need 12 months to get a label or a name produced or something approved. And so why not do the things that the other guys can't do and start building a reputation for myself with that, doing it faster, cheaper, and just better in my own way and my definition of better, and build a reputation on that and build a business on that to begin with. And that's what we did and what we still do. If a customer comes to me, a retailer or a brand comes to me rather than my competitor, everybody in my organization knows they better do it faster, quicker, and cheaper than our competitors. And there better not be excuses for that. It better be at least half the time. Even as we've gotten bigger, that has still been one of the keys to our success is the fact that how do we do this now, not long timelines, because other people have more advantages than I do.